Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese and welcome back to the Minecraft 2025 Let's Play Adventure, where we are in this little hut here. Oh my goodness, remember when I thought leaving 4 wheat down here was a good call? And 36 sticks. What a wonderful time. What a wonderfully different time. This is our old exploration bunker. Remember the first time we came out here and got immediately blown up by creepers? That seems like a lifetime ago. That was a different Let's Play, folks. I mean, it wasn't. It was this one, but it was earlier in the year, and we were still getting started. We were still finding our bearings, and things were still really scary, which they kind of aren't anymore. Like, yeah, we still die on occasion, but not often. And these guys, they're not intimidating. What we're going to do today is spelunking, because we've noticed, I'm going to very brazenly just open my map with all these things heading towards me, that if we go this way, all of these tunnels might link up to all of these beautiful, lush caverns that I am very interested in exploring, and have been for a while now, and we just haven't done it, and today we're going to do it. Now, we do have an alternative route via a hallway to go up there, an area that we chose not to explore in the past, but we're going to start down here because I believe, unless I'm very much mistaken, that I forgot to get a lot of scaffolding, which would have been really useful. But I'm not going back upstairs at this point. What I'm going to do is get the 64 scaffolding out of there, sort of our emergency scaffolding, and we just got to remember to resupply when we go back to the house. That's fine. That's what that scaffolding is for. But we did not make it through a full exploration of this place. This is about the limits of our search. I don't even know if we went up here much or if at all. And we should probably have the sword at the ready now that I think about it. This is exciting. We've not done proper Minecraft exploration like this in a very long time. We've never been up here. I don't know if you can tell, but there are precisely 0 torches in this area. Meaning, I don't. What am I even looking at over there? I don't know what that is. That means that we have never once made it this far, which is very exciting. I kind of don't want to progress unless we're going to have building materials. Now, unfortunately, I did just realize that I am using a Silk Touch pickaxe, so that's less than ideal. But there we go. We've built ourselves a little bit of a safe way back out of there as we progress. And something else we're going to do is we're going to get the preferred pickaxe for when you are dealing with... We probably don't need an axe right now. We might soon. I don't know. We're going to keep it in the inventory. But the preferred pickaxe is lucky when you're dealing with deep slate, because you can actually get usable deep slate. Even something as simple as this, where there's water crossing the path there, feels like a potential danger zone. So we're going to cut down a little bit more of this stuff. And we are going to create a path. We could be using the scaffolding. My only concern is that it might be flammable. I don't know how flammable scaffolding is. I know it can be blown up by ghasts. So we'll have that sort of a situation to bridge us across here. And there's a part of me that's tempted to put the torches in my offhand. But I know that that is a way that leads to folly. So that was just gold at a weird angle. And I do see diamonds as well, which is also very exciting. Now you might be wondering, why does it matter if it becomes cobbled if you're just going to place it right back down immediately? I don't know. You never know when we might end up with some excess that we bring back home with us. Now, here's the question. Is this the sort of exploration where we're going to stop and collect things along the way? We brought a bunch of shulker boxes, specifically so we could haul loot back, but I don't know how much loot is really going to be the focus of this exploration, so much as just furthering my understanding of what lies below my house and my sort of dominance over it. It's important to me to have a sense of control over my immediate surroundings in Minecraft, so that I feel safe and secure inside my home. And if we have this massive cave, I mean, to be fair, it's not actually directly beneath my house, but it's close enough to being directly beneath my house that I do worry sometimes. And we need to make sure that we have a full understanding of kind of everything down here, especially for me, as a person who's had to deal with Raymond Card, and Iroth, and Cocoa San, and all number of other nonsensical beings and goofiness throughout the years of playing Minecraft. It's important to me to feel like I'm secure. Now, there's certain things that I just don't feel like there's any reason to collect. I never need to collect iron again, and we might as well just leave it. So clearly I have been here before. Don't know how I got here, probably from that direction. That's right, there's a cave spider spawner. But using Silky on redstone, because we did use a bunch of redstone in the end, and despite the fact that I said we would go back and get it, we've not done it yet. And in a situation where we need a bunch of redstone in a pinch, I'd rather just have it instead of having to go reappropriate it from a different previous project. Now, I heard what sounded like bones in water, which could very well end up being skeletons splashing around. You might think that I'm using an obscene amount of torches, and that's just because, and I want to be honest with you, I am, and I don't apologize for it. More torches, fewer problems. That's my motto. Starting right now, officially, we're locking that in. We don't have a whole lot of food. I probably shouldn't be wasting it, eating as frequently as I do, but I just like to have my health completely filled. We're going to go a little slower up here. We're not going to press ourselves too hard, because there's no need to use additional food if we don't have to. Well, that was easy. That was the easiest combat encounter of all time. Many of you will know, especially if you've been with the channel for a long time, that skeletons are my arch nemesis. Going all the way back to what I want to think was my beta series, I think, maybe beta 1.8. I did this whole Let's Play series. It might have even been older than that. There's a specific moment where I was trapped in the water being shot at. Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Well, son of a gun. It's cave spiders again, isn't it? Or is it regular spiders? Well, that's spectacular. We were just saying we needed a spider spawner, and we were talking about the one that is out by the watchtower, the pillager tower. But in fact, there's one right here. And you know what? This might not be an automated system, but it's certainly easy enough to just stand in the crack here. Name tag. I mean, the problem is I don't really need any of this. We can go ahead and collect it all and just tuck it away inside of one of these many different shulker boxes. But is any of it really all that useful to us? Honestly, no. And I do hear the skeleton. It'd be cool if there was a skeleton spawner nearby. That would be spectacular. Spiders and skeletons? I don't think any more are going to spawn here because of where I placed that torch. And it's probably not necessary because that's the only direction it looks like they could get out of. So if we wanted to, we could go ahead and place that there. And then we could break this torch. And we've effectively got a functional spider spawner. I mean, look, not the best trap in the world. It doesn't automatically collect gear. It doesn't shuffle them around for us and put them in a nice funnel. But if I'm standing here, they're not going to go anywhere other than directly to me. And if I kill them with this sword, or I actually have a better sword for the task that also has fortune, then we're going to get plenty of fortune. Now, is that just a skeleton wandering around? Let's see. Let's see if I can find myself. It looks like it might just be a skeleton right around this corner here. That is not the direction that I wanted to go in. Seems like it might just be a skeleton right over here. Hello? Hey, buddy. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're getting a skeleton spawner. At least not, like, right here. But there's a part of me that's still hopeful we might stumble across another one. Now, am I going to be able to reliably find my way back to this spider spawner in the future? Seems unlikely. Also sounds like there's another spider already out and about, and I don't know where. That is unrelated to this one. Is there enough light coming from this torch? Is that a problem? It seems like yes. It seems like that was a problem. Well, in that case, we just won't put a light back here. Come here, you. Where'd you go? That's sort of a nuisance. We need to figure out a way to prevent them from climbing. This is not relevant to what we're doing right now. Should we? You know what? Let's be wise. Let's be intelligent. Let's throw down a marker right here. New waypoint. Create waypoint. We're just going to call it spider spawner for now. And we're not going to bother with the color or anything else. It's just a spider spawner. I hate that it's blue. I don't associate blue with spiders in any way, shape, or form. But they're, especially not in Minecraft. I'm sure there are blue spiders in real life. But, and I don't know who needs to hear this. Minecraft's not real life, okay? I know a lot of you want it to be. A lot of you wishes it was. I know at one point in my life I wished it was too. A lot easier to build a house. Oh, cave spider. Where did you come from? Cave spiders don't typically just spawn. They tend to come from somewhere, which is suspect. Down a torch in there. Anything useful? Anything interesting? There's a bunch of spider noises. I feel like there must be a cave spider spawner nearby. If we could rig up a system that automatically transports cave spiders and regular spiders to a place that is convenient for me to kill them, don't know why I did that. There's no benefit to it. That would be great. I would love that. And I would rig that up in literally the next episode. But it requires that I first find a cave spider spawner. Do cave spiders have better spawn rates than regular spiders? I know there's a cave spider spawner in that direction, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about one a little bit more local, a little bit close to home. How are we doing? We're leaving all the iron. There's no reason for me to collect it. It's just going to take up space. I'm never going to do anything with it because I don't need it. I'm very much turned around now. The cave spider spawner is back that way. Now, I put away the axe, and I feel like I shouldn't have, because clearly I need it now, but let's just see what we can do here. Okay, so I've been back here before. Well, what is this down here? Is this yet another little... Oh, my goodness me. Okay, yep, we're creating all kinds of tunnels and networks. This is where I fought that skeleton that one time. So this all just goes back and leads into a big circle. We don't need to worry about that. There's clearly spiders that way. We know that much. We don't need that confirmed by anyone else. We've figured that much out on our own. Let's see. Righto. I would like to collect that, but I don't know what we need them for. And if we need them in the future, we know there are some down here. Come back and collect them then. That could be said of anything. That could be said of the rails. Why don't I just not be lazy? I'll actually go ahead and open this up. I'll take out the shears. We will have the shears with us instead of the rockets in the hotbar, because that makes more sense. Because why do we need rockets in the hotbar? And I think we should be set now. Yeah, to continue on. Come back here, you. I do hear the zombie. Trust me, the zombie, I hear it. Its presence is not lost on me. Let's collect all these cobwebs, though. Trying to be diligent about getting things that are useful or unique or rare. And of course, as of right now in the game, you can't make cobwebs. So when you find them, you have an obligation to yourself, in particular to your future self, who might need them, to go ahead and grab them while you can. They're a finite resource. Well, as finite as the Minecraft world is, which varies depending on the version you're playing and whether or not you're willing to purge chunks to generate new chunks in those old chunks, as we have in the past. Which, I mean, if you just do that enough, you can kind of have... Oh, look at this. This must be where the cave spiders are coming from. Yep, can confirm. Falling back. I see that you have a sword there, sir. That's quite impressive. An iron sword as well. All right, you... Hello. Stay away from me, please. We do have a... Oh, goodness. I was going to say, we do have a axe designed specifically to deal with spiders. But I don't have it pulled out right now. It's not even this one, I don't think. Yeah, this is the one with sharpness, which makes it a good sort of general tool to be used against kind of all manner of other creatures. Should we go ahead and get the arachnophobia axe? Did we title it Arachnophobia? I could barely get it out, but I think that's a pretty decent name. I think that's pretty clever. Come here, you. So this is actually no more efficient than using the sword, even though it's got sharpness on it. The sword seems to do a better job. I know the sword's going to be better on zombies, because they're zombies, they're undead. It's a sword for the undead. That seems to take him out in 2 hits, though. Let's see if we can't prevent further spawning from that thing. Oh, hi there, you. Now, where did you come from? Do you also have a spawner nearby, or are you just kind of hanging out being miserable? The passage continues this direction. I don't know for how long, but it does continue back here, and then it comes to an immediate dead end. So there's that question asked and answered. No need to worry about that. There's a higher tier of passageways we can explore, as well as a lower. So I say you take the high road, and I'll take the low road, and I'll come back around to the top, and we'll meet in the middle. Here I am, stuck here in the middle with you. I guess redstone, is worth collecting, as is, I suppose, copper. Don't act like this is the first time we've gotten copper, game. You know it isn't. I don't have the patience for you sometimes. Acting all like, oh, you've got a new recipes. Have you ever seen copper before? We built an entire building out of it. It's a massive creeper egg, as we call it. Oh, hello. So far, we've not gotten envenomated by one of these guys. Well... Sometimes it pays to just not say anything, Just keep your mouth shut. Just let the words die on your lips. Well, that looks like an oddly large area, doesn't it? Is that just my imagination? Oh, hello. Is this your cave? Do you live here? It's a very large, sort of a cathedral-style cave you've got. What is this? This is actually a very odd, disc-shaped room. So there used to be a UFO in here, and what happened was over time... Actually, this is perfectly shaped. Look at the size of this thing. Is this normal? Look at the perfect squares on all the corners. What is this room? This cannot be a randomly generated room. This is odd. And it makes me feel uncomfortable. Like there's some kind of secret about that we've got to find. And I don't know about finding no secrets inside of circular rooms. What I do know is that we're definitely not making it any nearer to our actual end goal, which was to locate... Hold on a second, let me get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, it's getting a little bit messy. We're supposed to be locating a lush cave, and what happens is we're just now exploring weird, oddly, perfectly symmetrical rooms that shouldn't spawn like this, I don't think. Something odd there, not going to worry about it. Well, I will worry about it, but not verbally. I'll keep it to myself moving forward. I guess I did not come from this direction, or I would have put down a torch at some point. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. Well, we were close to here before. Wait a minute, is that... No way. Is this the spider spawning room? It is, because there's the cobbled deep slate. Nice! We came back around in a circle, which means this ought to connect back. Yep. Okay, so there's all that explored, I suppose. Next, we head up here, and I am getting hungry. So we're going to have a little nibble of mutton. Press on. Hello there, you! Hello. Come on over here and get me. Hey, now! It's a war sort of a situation we got going on. He and I. Ugh. I won. Ooh, I think I've been down there before. I don't think that's a new area. I could be wrong. But I think this is just sort of the upstairs to the area we've been exploring. That is suspect right there, which makes me think that if we go down here... Yeah. Alright. Whatever awaits us. Show no fear. Of course, now there's no real clear passage back the way we came. That's going to make getting out of here very confusing for me in the future. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. Just imagine that moment in the future where I've got to try to figure out, wait, how did I get down here and how do I get back out? And I can't remember. You'll know. You'll remember, but I won't. I have to find this now basically completely indescript hallway because I've taken everything out of it that made it look like anything special. And then build up. Oh. Apparently I've been down here before. Oh! I know exactly what piece of diamond that is. How fun. So we just didn't make it this far. Whoa! Okay, we're good. Goodbye, cooked mutton. Hello, baked potatoes. Ooh. Okay, we're going deeper. There was another route the other direction that I think makes more sense. But I know where we are, because I can tell from down there where that is. And I will say... we're facing in a different direction than I thought we were, because that's going to take us back home. Nope. Wait a minute. So I've, like, worked my way in, and then around, and we're not closer at all to our goal. Might as well see where this leads, and collect all of this along the way. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, we know what that is down there. Yeah. Hey, buddy, what's up? So that is the way home. Getting a ton of railroad track out of this. We're going to be building trains everywhere. If I was a kid when Minecraft came out, you know, and it was my, like, actual childhood that I already had, I want you to understand that it would have 100% just been a Thomas the Tank Engine simulator, okay? I would have had railroads going everywhere. I would have been Mr. Conductor, or the Fat Conductor, or the Fat Controller, I think he's called. In the UK. I would have been Sir Topham Hatt is his name. If you live stateside, that's what we called him, okay? Because you can't be calling the guy the Fat Controller, even though that's really funny. It's way better. I would have been him, and I would have had little railroad, little engines, the little mine carts, and I would have named them all in anvils, and I would have had Thomas and Gordon and Henry and Edward and Percy and James and all the others. You know, I would have had Diesel. Diesel Tin didn't exist yet, but he'd show up eventually. Honestly, I'm surprised I'm not doing that right now already as a grown man, and in fact, maybe that's what this series transitions to before it's all said and done. Oh. Oh, heavens! Oh, all is well. All is fine. We've opened up into another little cave. I see this one. I'm ready for him. Just let him go. We have no reason to fight him. Oh my goodness. So right next door to our cavern is just another cavern that we can see if we get the chunk layer just right. No, we can't. It doesn't appear, which is odd. This is quite the interesting little place here. Now, what we need to do before we progress at all is build ourselves a way out of here in case things get dicey. I already see this guy coming towards me, like he wants to nibble on my brains for breakfast. But my brains are not for breakfast, sir. I assure you, my brains are very much for thinking, and that is all. Get out of here, you. Heavens, everyone is after me here. This is a dangerous place, is what we're learning. But there we go. We've got a way in and out. Come here. Okay. We're going to temporarily throw down this box. And the thing... Okay, I thought I heard something. Throw some of these things in there. Some of these things are junk, and they will end up getting thrown away. Some of them are duplicates to another container. We're in a better position. When we are in a better position is what I mean to say. We'll kind of go through and sort it all out a little bit better. This is the direction that's going to take us back sort of more towards our house and towards that creeper up there. But I'm very curious to explore this, so... Whoa. I mean, I'm not just saying that because of the creepers. This place goes. It goes on. The direction we want to go in, though, if we actually want to find, and we do, if we do actually want to find a lush cave, based on what we can see in the world map, is the other direction. But this is an interesting little tunnel that we found. I didn't know. This is all basically, I mean, no, to be fair, to be clear, rather, this is not under our house. We are now underneath this... It's not an island. It's connected to the mainland, but it's sort of its own little... I don't think you'd call it a peninsula. Whatever you would call this, I think we're now... we're still closer to our house than we are the Yates Estates, but we're certainly under the main continental shelf, I guess you could say. And it keeps going that direction, and I really want to keep going that direction. But you can see why I might be somewhat hesitant, just like based on what's right in front of us. So let's think about this in a smart manner. Let's get our bow. Let's get a few arrows. And now, because we don't really care about the drops from these guys, because we've got a whole giant thing that drops these guys, we can sort of safely pick them out from a distance. We don't have to do close combats encounters. One of them died very quickly, and I wonder why that is. Some of them seem to do that. Some of them only need one hit. Like they're already on the edge. Maybe they've been battling something worse than creepers down here. We did find some sort of a creepy cave where everything turned black. And little things were screaming on the ground, so I don't know what that was all about still. I got comments from folks. Apparently, it's like there's some kind of city down there, and there's something that guards it. And apparently when it gets dark, it means that the guardian of the city is coming to look for you. Beyond that, people have been very respectful and not spoiled it. But I feel like that is a tantalizingly small amount of information. You know, like they really want me to go find out what this thing is, and I'm thinking it might be real dangerous. So, I mean, it'd be scary to discover that's underneath our house. I don't think that's where this is leading. But I also don't know where this could be leading. It kind of looks like a dead end, which is disappointing. When you find things like this, what you want them to do is just keep going throughout the whole core of the Minecraft world. You know what I mean? How cool would that be? If you found a tunnel like this and it just led on and on and on for miles. Give us that update, Mojang. I don't know what you're doing right now, but you're sleeping on my good ideas. And you need to wake up and implement them. That was the wrong tool to use. I mean, it's fine. It has fortune on it, but it's going to take up more inventory space than just the solid blocks. You might have noticed we're not stopping to collect everything we walk past right now, and that is by design. Hello. Yes, thank you. Appreciate it. There are little offshoots like this, and I saw one that kind of went up earlier. Oh no! Oh no, hopefully he wasn't from the estates. That would be so grim if we returned to the estates to find out that not only was that guy from there, the entire village has been turned to zombies. First off, I've got tradesmen there that I need to bring home one of these days. Like, there could just be anything down here. There could just be literally anything down here. I'm going to stop collecting items because we need to just press on. And we're not doing a lot of pressing on. So that's our way back out. Oh, heavens. There was one behind us earlier. I don't want that to sneak up on us. Oh, well, what a shame. Just me and the bats down here now. It's funny that there is more of this going on. Wouldn't expect that. I also hear zombies, but there's just a torch down here. I didn't put it down. That's pretty normal. Sometimes you just find torches. So how far does this go, and does this possibly lead to one of our lush caves that we've been trying to find? Minecraft music, by the way, right now, is fantastic. Very atmospheric. Whoa! Hold on, now, is this part of our main chamber? I think we found one. But hold on, wait. Was it... Well, I've been up there before. Wait, no shot. This is just where we swam to before. Yeah, that's the main cavern. Oh, I didn't think to go underwater. That's the main cavern back here. So this is really just a continuation of our main cavern. Folks, that's how far we've made it in all of this exploration. All this time we spent down here in this cave, I basically just went off exploring the railroad. 30 minutes of my life, we've ended up literally right over here. And it turns out the lush cave was right there this whole time, which we will go and explore, oh boy, next time. Until then, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.